Bottom of the 8th at Villanova Ballpark. Xavier leading Villanova 2-1. And you just heard about the situation in Big East baseball. The update from this weekend. Butler finished off Seton Hall today 3-1 to take 2 out of 3 in South Orange. Creighton and St. John's split their first 2 games, and they're not going to play a third due to the weather in Omaha. So Creighton and St. John's at 6-2 atop the Big East, leading Seton Hall by a game and a half. Villanova in 5th, Butler in 7th as we play right now, but both trying to move up. New pitcher for Xavier is the sophomore lefty Brad Kirschner. 2-7 on the year with a 4.39 ERA. This is just his 3rd appearance in relief after he made 9 starts. He pitched Wednesday against Miami of Ohio. He pitched Friday in this series. And now he comes on to try and help close this one out. Xavier 6 outs away from rallying after losing on Friday to win the series.
Well, he faced 12 batters on Friday. He only gave up 1 hit. Pretty successful outing.
Fires high to Adam Goss, the Wildcat leadoff hitter. 0 for 2 today with a sacrifice.
See a little different angle out of Mr. Kirschner, a little low 3/4.
Line drive base hit for Goss, his first hit of the weekend, and it comes at a big time. Third straight inning, Villanova has had the leadoff man on.
Xavier keeps coming up with those big-time defensive plays all around the diamond. That's been the big difference here.
Eric Lowe, the shortstop, has reached base in 9 straight for Villanova. Stands in. And he showed bunt as the left-hander Kirschner threw to first.
Mm-hmm.
Squares again, takes a ball outside. Villanova has threatened in both the 6th and the 7th. Got a run in the 6th, but hit into a double play with the bases loaded. Then stranded a leadoff man, Donovan May, at first base in the 7th. And again, Lowe ran up the hands to bunt when Kirschner threw to first.
Kirschner gives you a lot of hand action. He starts that motion. Can be a little distracting.
Came up and in on Lowe. Frustrated that he couldn't get that one down.
Sort of like he jumps at you, you know, when he starts that motion.
It's supposed to startle you.
Yeah, it gets a little. It is a little distracting if you haven't seen it before.
Jonathan Yardley and Bob Hirschfield with you from Villanova Ballpark. 2-1 Xavier leads in the 8th. Another throw chases Goss back.
Throws the ball over fairly quickly to first base out of that slot.
You can see action in the Xavier bullpen behind the first baseman Schmidt. This is bunted right toward us.
Get a quick look at this with his glove action. You got to see it from the start.
It's really abrupt.
Yeah. It's quick and abrupt. It can be deceptive, too, taking the lead off first base. Keeps it very much the same, that start of that motion, even when he throws to first base.
Early square with 2 strikes for Lowe.
When in doubt, do it again. If he has to sacrifice, sacrifice. Give yourself up and get it down.
Guy's got an on-base percentage over 400. I might let him try and get on with 2 strikes. But he gets the bunt down. Tough spot, too. Schmidt will go to the second baseman, Shademo. 3-4 on the sacrifice And Adam Goss, the tying run to second.
Puts all the cards on the table with 2 strikes. Here it is. Do or die. Get it down. Does the job. Little 3 to 4 put out.
Now batting second baseman Todd Sinnige.
So Todd Sinnige to be followed by Max Bierman, a left-handed hitter. 1 out in the 8th. Do you pitch to Sinnige here if you're Xavier?
Yes, I do. He's only the tying run at second.
Everybody on the same page apparently with Bob on this one. Breaking ball checked swing, and it's fielded foul by the catcher Soria.
Well, that's one thing you don't want to do in a 0-0 count. Check swing.
If it's worth swinging at, it's worth taking a healthy
that's
cut.
Right. Let's go get it. Stay in the middle of the field. You only have to hit the ball 120 feet right here. David Morton in center field playing very shallow. Forney in right field is also shallow.
Sinnige the hitter against Kirschner, and the pitch sails outside.
So far, Villanova's shown that they challenge all the outfielders from Xavier on base hits, except that one time when they had a hold because of the low line drive with the runner at second base.
Sinnige is 2 for 3, singled through the left side to drive in Villanova's run in the 6th. And he's ahead in the count now.
Kirschner got under that pitch a little bit and scaled it, dropped his elbow.
Awkward look towards second, and it's a balk.
That's a balk, yeah.
He didn't turn his front stride leg, and the tying run moves up 90 feet.
See, I felt like
with
I was
only 1
umpiring
out.
right here, calling a balk right away.
This is a no-doubter.
Yeah. Here we go. Watch it. Yes, you're definitely going home, son.
You have to step toward a base or at least spin in the vague direction of it to get the call, and he did not do that. So Xavier brings its infield in all around against Sinnige.
You know, that was an odd time to do an inside-out move, and I'll tell you why. My feeling was, number one, I don't see Goss trying to steal third in that situation with Lowe and Sinnige getting up. You don't want to take a chance and run yourself out of an inning.
2-2 to Sinnige. Driven to the gap in left center field. That's going to be an extra base hit. It's going to tie the game. Sinnige rounds second. He heads for third. In there with a game-tying triple for Villanova.
Oh, boy, he delivered on that one. Hit that right on the screws, but that barrel right on that ball. You got a good shot of it right here. Went down and got that low pitch. And I mentioned that Xavier's outfield was playing shallow, and it's shot by him. For a 3-bag hit and a key RBI to tie this game up.
And by getting to third, he puts them in position to go ahead.
With the big man stepping up to the plate. And out comes for a conference.
Todd Sinnige, 3 for 4 after he had come in 1 for 8 on the weekend. Driven in both both Villanova runs to tie this 2-2. And stands on third, 90 feet from giving his team the lead.
Boy, you hit that good.
Told you they should have walked him.
Point well taken.
Hindsight, my friend, hindsight.
2020. We're just sitting here like the viewers as spectators, enjoying this game on a nice Sunday afternoon.
That we are, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
So with the left-handed Bierman at the plate, they're going to leave Kirschner in. Infield will stay in. With the go-ahead run at third, 1 out here in the 8th. Lefty on lefty, first pitch. Big swing and a miss.
Don't be too anxious. You have everybody in.
That's called a strike on the outside corner. And Bierman quickly finds himself down 0-2.
He wants that pitch back. What really would have fooled him is this big boy dragged the bunt early in the count.
Cap that toward third. It's spinning. They're going to let it roll.
Let it roll. Let it roll.
Close call, but it's foul. Not by much.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. Had a lot of English on this one. Look at this going down. And Jewett elects, don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. Wait, wait, wait. And he picks it up just before it touches the bag, and it's foul territory.
Rylan Bannon, the freshman third baseman, having a good game defensively.
And I'll tell you what, if there are all these blue pits that we've seen around the field at times, it wouldn't have been out of the ordinary if that one stayed fair. Oh, 2 count.
Kirschner fires low, and it's blocked by Soria.
Soria showing that good lateral movement once again.
Xavier scored 2 in the 4th, held that lead in some form into the 8th. Villanova won in the 6th and 1 in the 8th here to tie. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball. First base is open, so Bierman can run. Soria throws him out, holds the runner, and there are 2 away. Huge out for the left-hander Kirschner.
Big-time strikeout at the right time. He really chased after that one. Another good block by Soria. Quick recovery and an accurate throw.
So here's Kevin Jewett. In the 6th, he had a chance to bring Villanova back. He was up with the bases loaded and 1 out. Hit the first pitch into a double play. Chance at redemption here in the 8th. It's low, it gets away. Here comes the go-ahead run, and Villanova takes the lead.
You know, sometimes you get the big out, and all of a sudden, you know, your concentration isn't where it needs to be. And that's exactly what happened right here. That concentration on that first pitch. And Soria's been doing such a good job blocking balls to the left and to the right. And that one was definitely a wild pitch and causes that big run to come in for Villanova to take the lead. Oh, boy, that's it.
Driven to left by Jewett. Punctuation mark for Villanova. A home run for Kevin Jewett. And it's 4-2 Wildcats.
Well, it sort of nullifies the wild pitch when he knocks it out of the ballpark. What a good shot that was. Boy, happy man right there.
You talk about redemption. He's feeling it right now.
Boy.
Home run number 3 on the year for Jewett.
The hometown fans appreciate that.
And batting center fielder Donovan May.
Donovan May, the batter for Villanova. Hit to second, Shademo there. Throws out May. But what an inning for Villanova. Sinigi with a triple to tie it. He scored the go-ahead run. Jewett the exclamation mark. Villanova will take a 4-2 lead to the 9th. 6, 7, and 8 coming up for Xavier, needing 2 to tie.